Hey dreamers, this is Jechta Plays, and today we are going to continue with the fireplace, of course. What else you can expect from from me right now? A long running series, and it's getting close to the finish. Although we still have a well, not a long road to go, but it's mostly just like finishing touches, like adding more detail to the whole series, to like adding like props like we did with the socks and stuff like that. I am going to, and there's like a little guy here like hanging in the sock here. We're going to add like some more Christmas decorations. Maybe we're going to add some snow on top of here. I maybe also going to add some Christmas cards, maybe something like that. That's something we can add, but that's like small little props. I'm not sure if I will like record everything what I'm going to create. We have here also a fire thing here. By the way, I should repaint this part here. So yeah, there's like maybe some parts that I'm not going to record as in an episode, because I think that's maybe too small. Too small to register. I'm maybe, I don't know, but I have to see. I have to see what I'm going to do about this. Yeah, it's just that there's so many props still that I want to add, just to make the scene alive. We're not going to do the whole room, but just like this little pretty, like this little scene. Like the holiday scene with snow, of course, from the window. We're going to have like some camera working. Probably going to add like a camera, like it's zooming out from this window, and then like it's slowly going to the fireplace, and once it's in the fireplace, it will then very slowly it's going to like zoom into the fire, and then we're going to trigger the other creation that we made in the previous videos. If you have not seen that creation, you should follow. You should watch that as well if you want to. But for now, I think we are good to go to do and continue with our creations. Yeah, let's. I'm going to make Christmas gifts, or like Christmas gifts with like some wrapping paper. Not really sure how exactly I'm going to design it, but we will see how we are going to do. And also, like, I'm going to make a bow on one of these gifts, and I'm going to reuse that for this little prop here, maybe with a different color and different design. But I think that's still something missing here, something cute. I don't know, like cozy. We try to make it as cozy as possible. That's what we're going to do. And here's like a little guy on the sock here. All right, let's continue. Christmas gifts. Now, first, before I was like, before we're going to continue, I was. Oh, well, no, let's do the Christmas gifts. I was like, I need to do something before this, but I can't remember. So I think the first is going to be just a very simple one. A normal cube, or not like a cube, but like a little bit like a smaller box. And maybe a little bit lower. Done. Ah, that was the first Christmas gift. That was the first one. That was easy. Of course not. We need to make it so like, of course, like we need to make wrapping paper on top of it. I am going to do it completely in Sculpt, so we're not going to use any things like what is it called, like flex or like strokes or stuff like that. We're not going to use that, simply because I kind of want to do everything in Sculpt on this. Even the Christmas parent, even the Christmas gifts. Even the Christmas gifts, I want to do that. Okay. And I have no really a clue much about how I'm going to visualize all this. Oh, what happened? I think I accidentally scoped into a different creation. Okay, let me do this a little bit better. And this doesn't look so good. We need to be like hovering a little bit at the top of above it. Way too far. Like so. I think that's. You could also just like have cut it into the sides. Could have done that as well. But I am going to do it in one scope, so I'm not going to like add an additional scope to it. That's what we are not going to do. And then we're going to do like make a bow, or what's it called, like a wrapping paper-ish type of thing. I don't know, like a bow basically. We're going to add that on top of this. Like so. I'm probably going to make it a little bit like, but not so surreal or anything like that. And we're going to this way. Oop. Come on. Push it to the side. There you go. And underneath. Why is it not want me to do that? Like so. And oh, hey. I thought we already did this. Sometimes, like, I have the feeling that he doesn't want to do what I want to do. There we go. And then stamp it into place. There you go. And I'm going to make it a little bit more, like, not so straight as like this. We're going to make it a little bit like if it's being, like, yeah, being thrown on the ground, so like that. I'm going to use a little bit higher grid for this. Oh. Wrap it to the other side. Of course, it's not in the center. Now it is. Okay, now we're going to do something not so easy. I need to see how am I going to solve this. I think the best way to make this is with a cylinder maybe, and then make a hole in the cylinder, not too far, and then this, and that's going to be our bow. And hopefully we can, like, wait, can we use kaleidoscope? Yeah, so that makes it a little bit easier for me. need to find a good way. I think we are. How does that look? That looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks weird. What about this? Maybe we wanted to have it a little bit more subtle kind of looking. More like so. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. Like I want to make it look like it's at least like a decent wrapping paper looking bow, but maybe change the like I think this that looks weird. Let me try again. Maybe we need to have a little bit lesser. Like we are using 15. What if we use 10 or something? That's going to be maybe a better solution. Although I still need to increase it. This can work. I kind of like this. I think the best way for this is if you're already going to make the paper a little bit of like make the box a little bit like less straightforward. So we're going to remove and then make it a little bit more natural. That's what I'm after. Is there a mirror mode? Have I been in? Oh, thank you. Going to use Subblend for this. So I just want to give the feeling a little bit of like that. It's not so straightforward stuff. Have it a little bit more playful in the how the box looks. So it feels more natural. Because like if you make like the box super straightforward, like it becomes too cartoony. And if you make it a little bit more like this, it becomes like, feels like you're actually looking at something like on paper that has been put over. We're going to do the same with these things here. Going to be a little bit more trickier. It's really hard to see in this lighting. Still not really easy to see it. Let me change. Okay, it's really what is what if we do it like this? We do it, yeah, maybe that's better. Having not the environment. So we're going to make that everything looks very natural. And of course, like, we're going to reuse this, of course, with different colors. Different wrapping paper colors, of course, as well. You can also do like the package itself here, a little bit like around there. I kind of like to add detail like this, so it becomes more of a natural looking box instead of such a straightforward kind of thing. Trying to be very careful with the edges here. And also on top. Am I still mirror mode? Oh wait, the mirror mode is on this side anyway, so that's not going to help anything. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I was like, if the mirror mode is on the other side, then I should have maybe done that. Although we can still do it anyway. So just that like it feels more part of the box, you know, like it's not so. Like, I know that, like, I think it was like 2 years ago when I had like an sort of similar scene with like stuff used from the community assets, which is not terrible, by the way. Like, it's, but you really saw that all the assets are pretty much straightforward in their design, and yeah, I don't like that. I kind of like to have, like, when things are not so straight looking, blend it together. Luckily we have some, and the good thing is, but you don't really have to be so precise, because like paper does its own thing, doesn't have a rule to do it perfectly. I do see, however, is that because, wait, how is that possible? How is that possible? Does it mean that it still has longer? I'll do it manually though. Normally I don't do that, but like so. And then this one we can do in mirror mode, because, oh no, we cannot. Oh, it was this side we had to do in mirror mode. Ah, snappy snitch. Okay. My mistake. Don't know why I did not do that. I really thought I thought it was the other side that was in mirror mode. Wait, what's happening here now? Oh. Apparently, okay. Never mind. We're not going to use mirror mode at all. It's too bad. I have to, next time when we're going to do another box, I will, do it better, with mirror mode stuff. Use it a little bit inside. And then also on the side here. Like I said, we don't have to be super precise. But I also want to make sure that we're not hitting anything weird. And then we're going to do stuff on top. And then we still need to do the other side as well. There we go. And then we can do the same on this side. Cutty, cutty, cutty. A little bit of like stretchy stuff here because it's been wrapped more tight here. And then we're going to do the same stuff on this side. It's a little bit more, of course, like if you like make Christmas gifts boxes and you're doing like only straightforward stuff, you are done in like 2 seconds. But if you put a little bit more effort to your creation, even though it's more time consuming, but in the end you will be rewarded by doing it. And that's why I am doing stuff like this, because it's such much more rewarding in the end to put more effort into your sculpting. I don't know, like sometimes maybe you're like not maybe feel motivated, or I would just say like lay down your project away for a while, take a break and come back to it later on, and then do the job. And then do the job. Because like if you're not really feeling it to do it straight away, like what I mostly do is like, or if I'm not really motivated to do something, I'll just go for something else first, or I take a break. Can be a half hour, it can be a couple of hours, it can be a day, it can be a week. Sometimes it's good to have like a little bit of breaks in between your in your doings. Now we don't really have the time to take breaks with this, because like I don't have the time much to have breaks. Well, that's box number 1. And I think we are pretty much done, so we can now paint it. So let's paint the whole thing. I'm just going to make this white. with a red ribbon on it. I think that it's lovely to do that. And then make an... This is, however, going to be a little bit harder to do. Let me I'm not sure if that, like, if we should use the base color red and then paint the parts white, but I think that this is maybe what is the mirror? Can we use mirror on this? Yeah, but I think we're going to screw it over, so let's not do it. Try to be very gentle. Maybe we can, like, use like a text gadget on this here, or maybe a little bit more variation in the texture of the wrapping paper itself, so that it's not like completely white as in wrapping paper. So I think the best way for me doing this is just by using text gadgets. I can, however, also use additional painting, like, so there's like different shading on the box itself. Like, who would have thought that even like the Christmas presents, the Christmas gifts that I am putting more effort into this, even the smallest props gets my full attention. And then one more. I know that I'm using not a fade amount, and there's a reason why I'm doing that. Because, like, if I'm using fade, like a blend or something like that, I have to paint longer on it, and plus, if it will fade into the sides of the boxes, which I do not want to let that happen. But we're going to, of course, like, change the settings in the box overall, so that is going to look a little bit more natural. Like, now it's like full red and there's not really much going on here on this box here. But for example, we can put a little bit more shine to it, and I would say 10% metal, which is of course not metal, but if you're going to do that, that's fine. And I'm going to add a little bit more shading. So we're going to use a darker red. And this time we're going to use super low opacity. And maybe even more. And then we're going to paint it over. So what we're going to create now is just additional shading to do this. And so it doesn't really look like one natural color. Or unnatural in this case. A little bit of shading cannot hurt. Then a little bit on the side. Don't have to be that precise anymore. Not sure if I already did this side. I think I did, yeah. And then a little bit on the top here. Make it look like it's... There we go. And then... maybe... make it also a little bit darker, and going to blend in the color a little bit better. So, like so. And then I'm going to see how it goes with a text or like with a sticker mode on this box. Now the downside for doing this is that we need more sticker. We need more sticker things, because we cannot like fill in one side real quickly, or maybe place it like so. I mean, like I did this before. If you put it like something, like on a point, and it somehow like still covers the front part. And if we're doing it a little bit smarter, and it also means we have to allow rotation, so I have a little bit more room to go for. Like now it's only like on this side that is affecting. It's not going to happen on this side, as you can see, because that's like not in the front of this text displayer. I'm going to group it so it only counts for this particular box. And all what we need to do now is let's say texture. I'm going to remove that. Going to remove the shadow. We're going to remove everything else. We're going to add paint tree. And the color, I think, I don't know, a little bit of this. And then need to see what is good. I think this would be nice. We only need to put opacity. I'm afraid it's not really going to do much. Maybe it will, but doesn't really show. No, oh, there we go. I have to put this a little bit higher. Okay. I mean, it's a cheap way to do this, but what did I do? I think I accidentally hit the camera. Okay, so that's box number 1. Like so. Basically we can like reuse this and then throw it in the one of the socks. That's a way to do it. Like so. And we can even do that. That's maybe in different colors. That's what we can do. It's a little bit like the blue version. So it looks like it's in different packages over there. Okay, so that's like box number 1. And now we're going for another version. With another bow to it. And maybe... Is this maybe too big? As a present? A little bit more tinier. What is the quality for this? Needs to be a little bit higher, and also shouldn't be floating, but actually standing on the ground. There you go. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Okay, so the next one is going to be a round box. You know, like we want to have like it's like these classic little things, you know, like when you have like Christmas presents. I say that, you know, like Christmas presents. Like I try to have like a little bit of variations to them. We need to do this manually, of course. And to have it. This is going to be a little bit more. Of course. Okay, why is it grabbing that one? That is because like it's still on top of it. That was too far. I think... Not sure this is going to help much, but... Nah, it's not going to help much. Like we have to lower it down from the top view. Oh, did I nail it? I nailed it. I nailed it. First try. Okay. That's nice. How is the mirror mode on this? No, not good. That is too bad, by the way. Why is that though? Where's the mirror here? Oh, the mirror is over there. Okay, let me... Oh, wait, the mirror as well. Oh, okay, the mirror is good. No, okay. That's what I needed to know. And how is the mirror? So we have to, if we're going to make the bow, we're going to make the bow like this and not like this, because that doesn't make any sense. We have to make the bow here. Yeah. Of course, we need to squeeze this down. Maybe it's a little bit like cartoony looking, but yeah. If you really want to make like real life presents, I mean, can be as well. But there's nothing too bad about this. Okay, I want to make that the top is a little bit thicker. Like so. Good turn. Basically, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to make a bow here. I'm not really sure how am I going to make the bow. I think the same way actually. There's a bit of, did I with a swear? No, not with a swear. Cylinder. And then halfway. A little bit of a hole inside. Maybe a little bit further this time. A little fucking heart. I can also do that. Was not my attention first, but a little bit of a hard bow can do. And then we need to figure out how we're going to do this then. Maybe what if we squeeze this out super far? More like this. We need to up the graphics for this one as well. 1%, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let me remove the mirror visibility. And now we only need to add something in the parts. What shape are we going to use for this? What is smart? Yeah, we have to like additional sculpt this. There's no other way doing this. And then mirror mode again. And you can already shape it a little bit of like that is not so perfect. Should have maybe already done that, to be honest. We don't wanna. You don't want to end up with being something that it's so perfectly wrapped. Especially if it's stuff like this. Imp is doing a little bit weird at the moment, so I'm having a little bit of like hard times here now. Okay, there you go. And then we need to make it believe that the ribbon is in continuation of here. Like so. And you can maybe add a little bit more to this one. It's really hard to see with all the additional light happening here. Let me do it like this again. And here we need to add a little bit that it looks like it's all come together. Let's squeeze this a little more like so. That looks very creepy right now. That's also because of like the rest, how the rest is looking. And then we need to put something on top of here. Nah. That's weird. That's super. I think I went too high on this. I don't know what is wrong with me here. I think we still need the base shape. It looks super weird. Okay, I think I'm going to do it again because like this looks like nothing. This looks super weird. I'm just going to redo it. Okay. I think we need. What about a donut? Isn't donut smart? I think I'm probably like thinking way too hard on this one. I'm thinking way too hard. What did we use? Was it a cylinder? Yeah, it was a cylinder. Kind of wanna. I think that should be fine. Okay, I hope hopefully this goes a little better. I still have the feeling that that's super high. But I also don't want to end up... Maybe you need to squeeze it a bit more closer. I can work around with this, I think. This can definitely work. A blend. It's too thick. At this moment, I kind of wish I was having move controllers. I do have move controllers, but I'm not going to install them. I think I need to charge them. Didn't really thought it was going to be an more of a challenge thing. I thought Jechta will do this in one video. Oh, and I mess also this up. Oh no. I am afraid that that I have to I'm just going to see like how this is going to turn out. We do like that. I'm not happy. It looks like a butterfly. It looks so weird. It looks also like a face hugger. And the camera is way too fast every time on this one. So I'm just going to beam shaping camera speeds. Let's pull that to 4. A little bit better. Like normally I like to have like fast speed and everything like that, but oh, now is it super slow. This is not good either. Maybe 5. is it always in reverse? There you go. Yeah, I definitely have to think of this a little bit more differently, to be honest. It's getting a little bit better, but and we still need something on top of here. That makes more sense. Oh, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. If I think if we're going to paint it eventually, I think we can deal with it. I'm going to close this video for now. We're almost in the hour mark, and yeah, like I don't know. It's something we still need to work on it. Here and there still, but slowly but surely we will get there. And once we have like a few different sizes of like the Christmas presents, then we are good to go. I think maybe you make one more version, more of a rectangle version, and then we are good to go. And then I can just like reuse these stuff inside all the Christmas socks. But in this video I'm going to close it out. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Yeah, it's still very time consuming. An hour flies by super fast every time when you sculpt. I only have like 1 day left, or 2 days left, actually 2 days. I think yeah, well, less than 2 days to for the deadline, and I think that I can finish it before that. It's not so much to do anymore. The first scene is already done. It's only this scene that needs a little bit more effort. This is like, actually this is the bigger scene than the previous one. But yeah, there's still a lot more ground to cover and still a lot to do, some sculpting to do, but we are very close to done to finish it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to dream, everybody. Bye bye.